Well, hello
And
there.
just like that, we're live.
Live.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Nancy got the first comment in of the
All
show.
right, Nancy. Well done, my dear.
Call out where you're watching from. I have a feeling we're about to see Missouri.
I think so. Well, it's Wednesday. That's an unusual day for us.
It's just another Manic Wednesday.
Well. Welcome in, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. I hope everyone's having a good week so far. It's getting cold here in Vegas.
It is, which I'm sure would make a lot of other people laugh because I know it's snowing in other places.
Exactly.
Hi, Lisa from Indiana.
Indiana. Nice. All right. I bet it's cold back there.
Mm-hmm. Hello from North Carolina.
Hello. It is absolutely getting cooler here, and we can feel it because we're getting out our heavy coats.
Yes, indeed. Rainy Missouri.
Oh, really? Okay, Nancy. My goodness. Wow.
We're gonna be extra cold in a couple of days because we're gonna be doing a little overnight trip to Salt Lake City, Utah. Picking will be involved.
Absolutely. We have several reasons to go.
Yep.
You and David.
My brother and I are going to check out the brand new Utah Hockey Club, which is their actual name until they figure out what their name will be.
The Utah Hockey Club.
But the Golden Knights are going to be on the road playing there, and we always try to do at least one away game every season. Last year, of course, was Seattle, that wonderful trip we took up to the Winter Classic in Seattle. So we're going to do a little road trip up to Salt Lake, and we're definitely going to get some picking in while we're at it.
Absolutely. We're going to try to hit antique stores and antique malls, and we're going to try to hit garage sales and estate sales, and we're going to hit thrift stores. So a lot.
And then we'll have some food.
Oh yeah.
So now we've got all five hands.
Always.
It is snowing in Salt Lake. Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely get my heated jacket out for that.
Yes. Do you guys know we have these jackets? David was the first one to get it. And when the three of us saw it, we said, I think we might need those. They look like just nice fleece jackets, but inside is, do you explain it?
There's like these wiring systems that go throughout the front and the back, and it's got a little battery, just like the kind of battery you'd use to charge your phone on the road, and it'll keep your it'll turn your jacket heat on, and it'll warm up, and it warms up quickly, and it'll keep you warm for about 8 hours, and then you put it on charge overnight and you do the whole thing over again. It's really nice.
Yeah. And without having so much bulk.
Right. It's not heavy. They've got a nice weight to them, but they're not heavy.
We used those in Seattle on the New Year's Eve cruise.
Yes.
Because we were going out in the water, and we had all of our dress clothes, and then we put these jackets over it, flicked the switch, and great. We're all nice and warm and toasty.
It was great fun. I actually got a pair of pants that does the same thing too. So you'll be seeing me wear those in Germany, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Okay, so let's talk about what we're doing here.
Welcome.
Who are we?
Well, I'm Harleen.
I'm Will.
And off camera is Gary. And together we are Picker Road.
Wait, just the three of us?
Oh, here it comes. Wait for it. And now she's telling jokes. Okay, I'll read it. Why did the hedgehog cross the road?
To get to the live sale.
To get to our sale. Thank you, Rhodey, for coming. And I want to welcome everybody who's coming in. We see everyone coming in. And Nancy says, we like the heated seat at the movies.
That's smart.
Really?
Very smart.
Yeah. I didn't know that they had such a thing. Very, very cool. I know we have the seats can get cool in our car.
And they heat.
Do they heat too?
They heat as well.
Yeah, obviously I don't use them very often. But I want to welcome everyone who's coming in. And we also want to do a very special welcome to everybody who is watching on the replay. We thank you and welcome in. Let's talk about duck races.
Ooh, okay. So I'm sure a lot of you know, but if you don't know, when we have an item sold, we give you a duck in the duck race. So we are going to do not one,
no,
not two,
never,
but three 3 duck races at the end of the show. Each one will be good for $15 in Picker Road credit that you can use any way that you want. You could buy something outright with that. We've got several items in there that are under that mark. So you could get something. Hey, Kim, good to see you.
Hi,
Welcome
Kim.
in.
Or you could put it towards something that you've had your eye on.
Exactly. And I love it because
fun.
all three credits get used every week. Our last one from last week got used last night, and I'm so happy to see that every time.
It's just so great.
But let me give you the details. So if you place an order and you buy 3 items in that order, you get 3 ducks in the race. And they don't just have to be the items we're showing you tonight. It can be anything on pickerroad.com. We have 1,000 items up for sale on there. So you could grab as many ducks as you want and increase your odds of winning. And with that, I will say that right as we were coming on,
we had
a little quack quack over here, and we had our first order of the show, 3 items. The stallion on stone, the green bead necklace, and the silpata sterling earrings are our first 3 ducks in the race.
So quack, quack, quack.
That's great.
We've got, so again, what William said is you can jump ahead to any item either that's being shown tonight or that's in Picker Road Boutique. So just whatever you'd like to do. You don't have to wait for us to show it.
Oh, yeah. And in many cases, people jump ahead and they grab it. So if you have your eye on something, it may not be there when we get to it.
Absolutely. And buying is so easy. Do you want to talk about just hovering your phone over the QR code?
Indeed. So I'm going to put a QR code up right on the bottom of the screen there.
There
it is. All right. So you can just put your phone into camera mode, and you can, hello from Tennessee. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
Good to see you. Thank you for being here. So you can put your phone into camera mode, and you can scan this QR code right here, and that'll take you to pickerroad.com. Later on, when we start showing the items, each one will take you to the individual item listing. Or if you don't want to do that, or maybe you're only on one device and you don't have a second camera available, you can just go into the chat, and as we premiere an item, you will see in the chat there will be a direct link in there. You can click that link, and that'll take you right there.
Very, very easy.
Every single item is currently up on pickerroad.com. You just click that first button at the top, and you can go through the entire catalog.
Couldn't be easier. Hi, Veronica.
Hello, Veronica.
Good to see you.
Welcome,
good to see everyone.
Everybody.
Absolutely.
As I always like to say, shout out where you're watching from. We've already got Indiana, Missouri, North Carolina. Let us know where you're watching from. It kind of
Tennessee.
Kind of this weekly way of everyone getting together from around the world and just saying hello.
Absolutely.
We love it.
It's so much fun. So much fun. Now, we've got some really big things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to have our holiday spectacular show on Friday, December 22nd. We've been telling you about it a little bit, but here it goes. It's going to be at 2 p.m. We're starting earlier. Pacific time. 2 p.m. Pacific time it's starting. And we want to have a really, really fun show. We're going to have all sorts of giveaways. Surprises are coming. There might even be some roadie merch.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
I've got merch.
We're going to have giveaways. It's going to be great.
It's the holiday season, and whoop-de-doo, and dickory-dock.
You can see where this is going.
Hi, Celeste.
And he hasn't even had any eggnog.
Celeste, right here in Vegas. Good to see you, neighbor.
Celeste. There we go. Vegas representing in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be a lot of fun. We have been curating Christmas goodies all year long.
So much fun stuff.
We've got a lot of good fun stuff. It's going to be great. And instead of duck races that day, we're going to have
Santa races. Ho, ho, ho.
So strap on your boots and put your Santa hat on and come join us on Friday, November 22nd, 2 p.m. Pacific time. So much fun. Mark your calendars.
Yes, indeed.
We will be posting it, so to give you reminders, but start thinking about it. And we would be extremely honored if you would consider doing some of your Christmas shopping with us at Picker Road. It's a nice way of finding these wonderful items, new homes, and just to have a little fun.
There's a lot of energy and heart in these items. You know, we're finding them and we're giving them a new home by bringing them to you. So it's a lot of passion involved, and it's just so much nicer than maybe going and grabbing something on a store shelf.
That's right. Maybe a little more personal.
Exactly.
A little curated items. So,
Yes, indeed.
So there we go. Well, should we get started?
Absolutely. Speaking of heart,
think of a heart. Our first item.
let me get that close-up camera going for you.
Get it going.
There we
I'm
go.
gonna put it right there.
Look at that. Isn't that nice?
This is Faith, Family, Freedom Art Heart. It is by Art Hearts. That's the name of the company. And the artist's signature is, I know it's right there.
Yep.
There we go. Tim Coffey. And it's really adorable. It's got a nice little tassel, would make a great gift. And let me show you the back and how this wraps.
There you go.
Let's do it on the main camera.
On the main?
Because we need two hands to do this.
Yeah, I think this is so cool. So
look how this
you've got the
works.
rope attached to it, and then you've got the key to the heart, and you stick it in to.
Put it up so you can see.
I'm showing. There you go.
There you go, right in there.
Stick the key in.
Turn it.
And
it makes the stand.
Yes. And then
it makes the stand.
It's the stand that you then put on the table.
That's how it stands up.
You can have it towards you or towards whoever's sitting at your desk, maybe, or anything like that. It's just a really, really smart design.
Yes.
And just has such a nice message. Faith, family, and freedom with the American flag.
There.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. Very
You know
fun.
what it looks like to me? That looks like there. Yes, I see. Deep into the print is a map of the U.S. too.
Is it really?
Yeah, you can see the states in there.
Put it up close to the camera.
Yeah, you see that? You see like the map, bits of the states.
Very nice.
It's just so nice. I'm going to open the close-up camera again because I want you to see how it sits. It's in there. It's got the nice tassel. And then, isn't that great?
And let me give you a measurement on that. That measures, when it's sitting like this, it measures about 3 and a hair under 3 3/4 inches tall.
Hello, Maxine. Good to see you.
Hi, Maxine.
And that's Celeste's birthday. All right, wonderful. We'll get to spend some birthday time with you.
All right, happy birthday early, but we'll get to wish it to you on the 22nd. And there is our heart. I have sold these art hearts before. They are very popular and they do many different designs, but you don't see them that often. And I was really glad when I found this one because I thought it was really fun. Hi, Jared.
Hey, Jared. Good to see you.
All right. That's our first item. There's the heart. Thank you, Gary. Next, we are going to show this really beautiful. I think this is
I think that's going to be on the main
camera.
There we go.
It's a vintage, of course, vintage. Blue Fiesta USA. There it is. Fiesta USA.
Homer Laughlin Group.
Hi, Rudy.
Ruby Red. Finally caught you live.
I love that name, Ruby Red. So sweet.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes. Yay. Yay, yay, yay.
Now look at that. Love Fiesta design. We're going to have some more Fiesta later in the show.
That's very Art Deco.
Yeah.
It almost looks like, the Empire State Building or the Chrysler Building. It's got that kind of architectural feel.
I feel like King Kong. I'm climbing it.
That's a great color.
Airplanes.
Great color in that Fiesta blue.
King Kong roadie climbing the Empire State Building. Did you know?
Yes.
That when they were making Titanic, James Cameron auditioned Fay Wray for Old Rose before Gloria Stewart signed on.
Something in the back of my mind. I think I remember that.
Yeah, Fay Wray, who of course was the lead in the original King Kong, he really wanted an old, early Hollywood star to play that role, and she had auditioned for it, but it didn't quite work out, and that's when Gloria Stewart was called.
Well, they were Gloria Stewart and Fay Wray were contemporaries.
Exactly.
Back in the day.
Well, King Kong, she was the scream queen in King Kong, and Gloria Stewart was the scream queen in The Invisible Man with Claude Rains.
Yeah. So. Well, it all worked out
Ruby
for the
Red,
best.
I never miss your videos. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much, Ruby.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Really. Thank you.
Now
thank you to everyone who's here.
What's our measurement on this?
Let me give that to you.
King Kong roadie. Exactly, right?
Kong roadie. So funny. Okay. This measures 6 inches.
6 inches tall.
It's
And it's lovely. I
beautiful.
want to get that blue in there. It is a lovely, like, powder blue.
Really.
And you can see the true color in the photos too. That's great.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Gary. Gary, of course, is off camera handling all of our treasures.
So from Fiesta to Shawnee.
Shawnee.
This is big. I'm going to hold this up for you.
Yes, thank you. Now, I found this very recently.
This is yesterday's episode.
Very recently. It's a pig.
Hello.
It's a Shawnee pig. Now, this
Oink.
is a teapot, and it's missing its lid, and we could not find the lid at all.
It was just too good to leave,
but
though.
I couldn't leave it. It's in perfect condition.
It's true vintage Shawnee. Look at the markings on the bottom there. Get the light to hit that right. It's Tom, the Piper's son, patented USA.
So we loved it. So I think, what's the update on Gary's muscle car?
Well,
Ruby.
Yeah.
We're moving right along.
We're just a hair under $2,700. So he's over a quarter of the way there in less than 4 months, which is hard to believe. It's just been incredible, the support that you all have given him. Really just amazing. We don't have any glow glass in tonight's show.
There's some in the store.
But there are a ton of available pieces in there. So if you just go in and you go to the Gary's Glow Glass Gold section on pickerroad.com, you could buy a piece tonight. If somebody bought the lucite horse tonight, I could tell him that his goal was over $3,000.
And he has been actively looking at cars.
Yes.
Nothing, he hasn't seen anything, or else we would have filmed it and you would know. But he's always looking at cars.
Tomaline, it's November 22nd. It's the 22nd of this month. We'll be doing our Christmas show.
Actually, a week from this Friday.
Yes.
A week from this Friday.
Because we want to make sure that all of the items get mailed out to you well in advance of our trip to Germany.
Right. So, but
exactly, Nancy. That's what we were about to say. This would make a great pot.
Exactly.
That you could fill with flowers.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Nancy. We're same mind.
Mm-hmm.
A beautiful pot. It could also be used for cream on a table or any kind of liquid. You could pour orange juice in the morning. He's so wonderful.
Hello.
Just because he doesn't have his lid, he's still very functional, and he's in such great condition. I really had to bring him to you guys. I love him. Anyway, and I've priced him accordingly. When they have the lid, they are 3 times as much as we are offering him for. But he's worth it, and he needs a new home. He's wonderful. Thank you so much, Gary.
Hello, Virginia. Welcome in.
Yes, very much. Okay, now these are heavy too. Next,
let me get you a code for
I
those.
have a pair of metal bird on branch candle holders, and they are really, really nice.
Here,
I like these a lot. These are newer. I'm actually not sure the age. When you consider vintage to be 20 years or older, they might just fit into that, but they're not true vintage. But that's okay, because they're really fun. I would love them on a table. Put it next to mine right here, like that. They would make a really elongated candelabra feel, especially with the holidays coming. I would put kind of caramel or burnt orange colored candles in them for the holiday, for Thanksgiving. Then you could switch it to red for Christmas, and you could decorate with all sorts of different foliage around them, right out of your garden or foliage from the store. But they're really nice. They are heavy. They are
got
solid.
Really nice weight to them.
Were these from Z Galleria? I can't remember.
I think they were originally.
I think they were from Z Galleria, but I'm not absolutely sure. I think so, if I remember correctly. But I like the birds on them. Of course I do.
There's 2 birds on each one.
On each one,
and
they are long.
Very abstract branches. Just really nice piece.
And we are offering both of them for $32 together for the pair.
That's $16 per piece.
Right. So
math.
Thought that they were nice.
Math.
That would be
Jared's saying that the pig would be adorable for orange juice.
Exactly. That'd be a lot of fun. Just about the right amount too. Here you go, Gary. Thank you so much. I like the patina on those too. Nice patina. All right. We seem to have larger items. I have to keep handing
We're starting
you.
with the large, and then we'll be getting to the close-up camera shortly.
So this is
Look
a
at
sapphire
this.
blue cut to clear glass lidded bowl. That's a mouthful. There it is, cut to clear.
Look at it. I feel like it's like a bee's eyes.
Yes, yes.
You can see it's just so well cut, though.
It is. It's really nice.
I'll set this down for a second. I can get it in close.
I believe
here.
it's Polish.
Look at that. Beautiful blue.
It's that sapphire blue. Really nice
Love
piece.
it. I'll show you the
You
lid
fill
here.
it with red candies.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Isn't that great? It's
Nice
got a nice
lid.
weight to it.
Uh-huh. Nice lid on it.
And then
And let me give you a measurement on that.
yes, please.
That is about 7 1/4 inches tall from the bottom to the top of the little finial. But it's a very pretty bowl.
It's really phenomenal.
All right, here.
What do we have? I own several
Several-
vintage cars. I own a 65 white ragtop convertible red Mustang.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
Oh, love that. 55 and 57 Thunderbird in turquoise and black. My brother is a professional mechanic and he revamped my babies. That's so cool.
Oh,
Are
how
those
lucky.
the Thunderbirds? Are those the ones that have like the curved seats in the back? Because those are so cool. I remember
Wow.
we looked at one of those years and years ago. It just needed too much work for what we were thinking of, but it was really, really cool.
Wow,
Thunderbird.
Ruby, very nice.
Mhm.
Very, very nice. Yes, and Gary just handed me a little note he wanted to talk about that yesterday. Gary found private parking for when he gets the car.
Mhm.
He's very, very excited.
Yes.
So he's getting all the elements in place.
Somebody go
Getting
get a piece of
ready.
glow glass. You'll get a duck in the race, and you help raise him. Get him, get him closer to the 3,000 mark.
And we're going to be filming every inch of it. So where
Oh,
the
I'm
place
gonna-
he found is where we can do a lot of filming.
Exactly. We're gonna make like a little documentary film about this. We're gonna do episodes about this. Excuse me. We are gonna tell this story, and you're gonna be right along with us for every single step of it. It's so cool.
Absolutely. So there's the sapphire blue cut to clear dish, lidded dish. Listen to it. You can just hear.
Right?
Very good.
Classy.
Did she say lassie?
She said classy.
Classy. All right. Next, this is let's put this on
Let's do
the
that
close-up
close-up.
camera.
Yeah. Look at this.
This is a very ornate vintage. Let me see right there. It's got a Baroque style to it. It's rhinestone and faux. They're trying to be like faux sea pearls, but you've got,
like a rhinestone bracelet.
That's it? Just a short version.
That's what you got.
We'll have more.
Riding out on your arm on a star-spangled rodeo. Did somebody say roadie?
No, we said rodeo.
Sorry.
It's got a very...
Hey, Chad.
Hi, Chad.
Hi, Aunt Amy. Hope everyone's doing well.
It's got a kind of that very, I don't know, Baroque look to it. Or maybe you'd see it in Venice.
Yeah. That's a stunner. Look
For
at how
Venice.
deep look at how deep those are. Those
Isn't that
stones.
beautiful? It's costume jewelry, but it's extremely vintage.
There's costume jewelry and then there's well-made costume jewelry.
Well, right. This is the true deal.
Yeah.
This is the real deal. Ornate, vintage. Let me give you a measurement on it. It's got a regular clasp, as you can see. Just a regular clasp in there. You would close it. Close over, fold over clasp. Let me give you a measurement. That measures, it's 7 inches. And it's very wearable. Oh, there we go.
Let me get you back on the main.
Get me back on the main camera. So you've got the blue stone. There we go.
There we are.
There we go. I'll let you hold it up. Hold it out straight. It's got the blue stones. It's got clear stones, and it's got the faux pearls.
I always feel like John Candy in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's a Casio. Hey, we're coming up on that time,
It
you know?
is.
We get to watch that next week. Does anybody else watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles every
That's the
Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving movie.
There's several Thanksgiving movies that people have.
Okay, what else is there?
I've heard that Hannah and Her Sisters is a common Thanksgiving film as
Okay,
well. Mia Farrow.
I haven't
and,
seen that in a long
yeah,
time.
But that's ours. That's our family one. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. But look at that. I'm gonna get the light to hit that. Isn't that great?
And then turn on its side so they can see the height. Very pretty. It's comfortable too, because it's all smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty bracelet. Oh, we do.
It is a great movie, isn't it, Nancy?
And let's see what else we have. Okay, so now
close up for sure.
This is quite something.
Is gorgeous.
This is an antique butterfly wing brooch set in sterling silver. Let me see if I can get it in there. It's got a tropical scene with birds and an island.
Hey, Barb, happy Wednesday.
Hi, Barb, good to see you. And and you can see it's like got an opalescent. It's an amazing piece. I think I need to put on the main camera and have you hold it up so people can see the refraction. It's like the refraction of it right there. Hold it up there. And it's set in sterling silver. It is so amazing. I looked these up. They're pretty darn rare. Those aren't pillows.
Classic.
All right, Chad. But and the color changes as you move it.
Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's an amazing. It's got to be one of the amazing pieces.
So Ruby Red is asking, did you ever interview Suzanne Summers? Oh, we would have loved to have met her. She was fantastic.
Absolutely, Ruby. No, I did not. And all the people I would have loved to, though. I read her books and I admired her. I know she lived in Palm Springs and she and Alan had quite a life there. But I would have loved to have met her.
Yeah. She
was quite a lady.
She was.
Beautiful. Let me give you a measurement on that one. It measures, let's see, 1.5 inches in diameter. And again, it's all set in sterling. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm going to close it up so Gary does not stick himself. Thank you, Gary. There we go. And these next ones are sold.
Oh, yes.
These are the...
So I'm not going to put a code up for these.
Zapata sterling silver. They're hammered disc threader earrings. Absolutely gorgeous. They've got, I had them in the box. Some cotton.
But they are such high quality. Look at that. We'll show you one more time just so that everyone gets a look at that.
Yes.
Lovely.
They are sold. Thank you so much, Gary. And next, now this piece is costume jewelry. It's not vintage and it's not antique.
Skipped a ring.
What did I skip?
Oh, the ring. You're doing that. There we go. The ring was actually before the silpatas, but I see that
Did
now.
I do that?
No, you're fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We are fine.
Right, we're going, well, there we go. This is just a little costume jewelry. It's a lavender purple CZ accented with clear stones, but it's so pretty. It has a lot of life in it for a CZ. It's just in a silver tone metal. And it's just really just a fun ring. A little cocktail ring. If you're wearing that color, you might want to just accent it in your jewelry without committing to a $4,000 amethyst. It's just a fun little piece, but it's really very, very sparkly. You
can bid and buy by using the QR code or clicking the link in the chat.
Absolutely.
As easy as can be.
All right. Next.
And there is no bidding, by the way. It's all buying. Everything is a straight up price.
We do not bid. Okay, so we did the earrings. Let's do this. This is also sold. This is a really nice multi-strand green beaded necklace. It's just lovely. It's got that beautiful that color is very rich.
with the
and
little
it's really
reds, the little hints of reds in there.
right. It's really nice.
Just beautiful.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Yes. It's heavy. It's well made.
Mhm.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Gary. Okay, so we're done with jewelry for a minute. Let's get to this Murano dish.
Hello.
I'll put it up here.
Gotta love Murano.
Yes.
Did you know that on the
Yes.
island of Murano
Yes.
in the 1700s,
Uh-huh.
the glass blowers there were so highly regarded that they were actually considered above the law? Like the laws for a citizen of Venice did not apply to them,
Really?
and that if their daughters married, if I understand my history correctly, if their daughters married like the common folk, it would instantly raise the husband up to a higher status in the city.
Really?
Yeah, that's how well regarded the families and the glass blowers of Murano were.
Well, I actually feel that Murano glass is very well regarded today.
It is. It is. But I was reading this really fascinating history of the island of Murano and the people on it. They again, they were so well regarded, and the doges respected them so much that at one point in the 18th century, they actually offered them more vacation time, and they all said, "Oh, no, 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 no. We want to spend more time making glass, not going away."
Really?
Yeah. They actually turned down more vacation time because they were worried that it would hinder their ability to make the
I want
glass.
everybody to see that clear, polished base.
Isn't that amazing?
You can see how nice it is. So heavy, you guys. I can hardly lift it. It's a very heavy piece of beautiful amber. It's almost like looks like frozen honey. Beautiful amber glass. Really, really pretty dish. And the weight is there. Let me give you a measurement on it. It measures about 6 inches in diameter, and it is about 2.5 inches tall.
Lovely piece.
Really nice piece and very heavy. It's a solid piece of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Thank you, Gary. I'm going to let you lift it. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for being here too. If you haven't already, please give a thumbs up down below the screen.
Thank
There's
you, guys.
a little button you can click that's just a thumbs up, and that's just telling Google that you're enjoying the show, and they maybe inspire more people to come on over.
Thanks. We always appreciate that. We appreciate all of the support. All right. Do you want to show us on the?
Let's show that on there for now, and then I'll bring it up. But
all right.
I think this is just one of my favorite finds of late. This is sterling, so it's solid sterling silver, and
it's absolutely beautiful.
You know, you're right. I am going to actually go and bring it up on the main
it's being
camera.
Cut off.
It's a little too big.
Yeah,
but that shows you this is over 4 ounces of solid sterling silver. I'm going to try and get in here. If you can see right there next to my finger,
and it's a clover dish.
There's the hallmarks. So what it says is 925 sterling Mexico, and it's just phenomenal. I'm leaving it in its exact state, but you could get one of those polish cloths if you wanted to polish it up, and you could, do all the things that you want to do with it. Put it in the exact state that you want it to be. But wouldn't that just look lovely with 3 different types of nuts or
anything, or just even by itself?
You could put into this
as an art piece.
Those Murano candies, even.
Yes, there you go.
Put the Murano candies into this.
There you go.
Stephanie is watching from Massachusetts. Thank you, Stephanie.
Welcome. Good to see.
Yeah, it is. It's just really a phenomenal piece, and 4 ounces of sterling silver.
I know.
Can you believe that?
I know, right, Barb? This is an amazing score.
It is. I was so just blown away, and it was one of those moments too. It's kind of hard. I wish we had been filming. The cart came out, and what's the gentlest way I could say this? Feeding frenzy. It's like people just descended upon the cart, and I was like trying to film, and in all honesty, they were like pushing us out of the way and doing all this stuff. This was up on the top shelf, and I kind of did a yoink. Look at that. That could be sterling. That's sterling. So, it was good. Greetings from La Paz. Wow.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome.
I love you've got the little is that an alpaca? The emoji?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
All right.
So this was just an incredible find, and love to be able to, pass it along to one of you.
Right.
We're pretty much just above melt value at 149.
Yeah. It's beautiful. let's get a measurement. Approximately, because they're
Right,
they're
Chad?
moving, approximately 7.5 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
And
Just
there it is.
a great piece.
Beautiful. You always want to leave the original patina in
Exactly.
case the end buyer wants it that way.
Exactly.
That's certainly going to make it look older,
Yes.
So wonderful. And staying with antique sterling, I'll let you put that up here.
It is not marked Taxco, but it is marked Mexico. 925 Sterling, Mexico.
My spirit animal. That's fun.
Let me get you your close-up back there and a QR code for that.
All right. This is something I found quite a while back. It's a antique sterling silver cheese knife. It's very heavy for a size. And I want you to see the design. Really, really pretty design on there. And you can see it's a cheese knife. Beautiful condition. And I'm going to have you switch to the other camera and do a close-up for me of sterling. It's solid sterling silver.
There you go.
There we are. And turn it over.
It's got really nice weight to it.
It's got nice weight and just in time for the holidays for serving.
Christmas cheese ball.
And let me give you
this would be great for cutting brie too, like a wheel of brie.
It would, absolutely. Well, obviously, in older days, as they say,
in olden days, a glimpse of stocking.
They had a utensil for everything.
Exactly.
That's why you had, like they talk about Titanic.
We've referenced Titanic twice tonight.
20 utensils in front of you at dinner.
Start from the outside and work your way in.
Because you have your regular knives, your salad, then you get into maybe a fish knife, butter knife, cheese knife, so everything.
While you're measuring it, Rhodey would like to do some Cole Porter. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes.
Okay, 8 inches long. Excuse me. Rhodey is just on fire tonight.
Rhodey's having a good time.
Thank you, Gary.
Rhodey's excited to go to Germany and Austria.
That's coming up.
3 weeks away. We cannot wait to share it with all of you.
We have a call with Laura Caldwell in a few days.
Yes, indeed.
Looking forward to hearing all the newest stuff. Okay. I'm going to let you hold this baby up.
Sure
you want to put it here?
Let me get the QR code for you.
There we go. Excuse me.
Look at this.
I swallowed my soda the wrong way.
This came from that incredible estate sale in Mesquite that we drove 80 miles in each direction to go to.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so much fun because it was such a great sale that we actually decided to premiere the video the same day that we did it. We did what was called an Insta edit. And we were able to just really have a great time there. And I got all those incredible vinyls. You'll be seeing some of those later on in the show.
I just want to say, you're going over that really fast. A little inside, behind the curtain. Insta edit. Only top professional editors can do that. That's what this guy here is. So he was able to pull that off. Not everybody can do that kind of technical work.
It was fun.
But thank you.
Thank you.
You know, mamas have to brag a little bit. This is what it says. It's an Egyptian carved stone scarab with hieroglyphics.
Wouldn't this be a great paperweight?
I don't know what that says. I have no idea. Rhodey, can you sing We Need a Little Christmas? Yes, on the 22nd. Don't do it.
Candles at the window, carols at the spinet. Reverse that.
Barb, were you here when we said, I think you already know because we've been talking about it for weeks, but our holiday spectacular show is going to be Friday, November 22nd, but we're starting an hour early. We're starting at 2 p.m. Pacific time. So just everyone mark your calendars. I have no idea what this says.
Oh, wouldn't it be amazing
exactly,
to
Virginia.
Have an Egyptologist look at that?
Well, you have a friend who's an Egyptologist.
I do.
We don't want to send him a picture of this, though, because he's probably
He is actually in Egypt right now.
now.
I saw a Facebook post from him not too long ago. He's in Egypt now. I would love to actually pick the Cairo markets with him someday. He'd be an amazing guide for that.
Yes, he's fantastic.
He's
you went to high school with him.
we went to high school together. He just got his doctorate in archaeology, and Chad,
you have his attention.
Chad, please send me a picture of that. Would love to see it.
Anyway,
but
Egypt.
Yeah, no, he's been on several History Channel documentaries as an Egyptologist. So it's
right.
Yeah, really, really fun stuff.
We've had him on one of our other TV shows.
Yeah.
Design Santa Barbara.
Yep.
And this is a great, great little paperweight. It's unusual. It's just fantastic. Let me give you a length on that. The length is about 4 inches long. So it's a lot of fun. Well carved stone. That's stone. That's not composite. It's not plastic. It's stone.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Gary.
From ancient Egypt to ancient Greece.
I think she's too tall. I'm going to let you hold her up.
Sure thing. Let me get you a code. And this was one of my finds from that incredible lightning pick rummage sale.
Yes.
The annual church rummage sale that we've done 2 years in a row now.
That is
Look
correct.
At this gorgeous statue of Artemis. Get in really close there. Look at how well that is carved. It is just beautiful. You've got Artemis there on the base. And this is done by XEM, made in Greece. It's got really nice weight. It's got very clean green felt on the bottom, but it feels like it's older. So it's just really a stunning piece. Imagine that on a bookshelf.
I know.
Right?
It'd be so perfect. And it's the way the back is constructed. It's heavy enough that you could use it to hold up some books.
I'm sure you could. Absolutely.
It's not a bookend, but people are always using statues and busts like this on bookshelves and so forth. But well, that sounds great, Barb. Barb decorated in honor of our trip to Germany.
Aww. Danke.
Isn't it Dankeschön?
Well, okay, Wayne Newton. I think Danke is thanks, and Dankeschön is thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or thank you very much. Something along those lines.
I've gotta brush up. I've got to brush up. Well, I've got a 12-hour plane ride, so I could probably, learn a language, the main sentences at least.
Brush up your Shakespeare.
There we go.
Start quoting him now.
Let me give you a measurement.
That's the second time I've referenced Cole Porter tonight.
What is going on here? She is.
Oh, hi, Tina. Didn't even put my groceries away yet. I finally made a live chat. My most favorite picking family. Will, please be on my team if I ever have to play Trivial Pursuit. I love Trivial Pursuit. It's so much fun.
Thank you so much, Tina.
Thank
That's
you all.
So sweet.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you all for being here. And she is 6.5 inches tall.
There we go.
There, I got it. Thank you, Gary. So great. Now we have this vintage rich amber Indiana glass stars and bars fairy lamp.
Say that 5 times real fast.
Stars and bars.
Look at that.
This came from Wyoming. Rawlins, Wyoming.
What I love about that
is
that you always talk about looking for fairy lamps.
Yes.
She's always on the hunt for these. She loves these. And we go into Rawlings and she goes, oh my goodness, there's a fairy lamp. I finally found one. 15 minutes later, we go into the second place in Rawlings and she found another one. So there are 2 of these actually on pickerroad.com. Let me give you a QR code for that. We are only showing one tonight, but if you search Amber
2
fairy lamp, there we go. You can see them both. Imagine if you grabbed them both, you could put them on either end of a bed on the
fireplace,
or on either end of the fireplace. It's just lovely.
They are absolutely fine by themselves too.
Yep.
Really pretty. Stars and bars.
Do, 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 do.
Google Translate. I know, Kim.
Fireworks.
That's how we got all around Japan. William used Google Translate, and that helped us get everywhere. And it really was wonderful because we really were having exchanges and conversations with people
Mhm.
because we weren't doing, a word here, a word there, and maybe using bad grammar or whatever.
Full
It just
conversations.
actually opens it up. It
It
really
was
does.
It's really something.
Just my two green pen. Aw, they sound lovely though, Barb.
Yeah. They're
I-
just such nice
And
pieces.
let me give you the height on this.
Uh-huh.
The fairy lamp is about 7 inches. About 7 inches tall.
Did we sell the piece we found in Santa Monica at the 4th Street Goodwill, a jewelry piece?
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Which one was that?
Was it a ring? Was it? Oh, you're talking about that beaded necklace?
Oh, yes.
Yes, that sold right
sold
away.
instantly,
That
yes.
sold immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And here we go. Thank you so much, Gary. Now,
Ooh, how about some Fitz and Floyd?
Fitz and Floyd ready for the holidays.
Isn't this fantastic?
This is a Fitz and Floyd Harvest Heritage Collection. It's a gourd pitcher.
You're selling this for $68? Are you off your gourd?
I can't imagine a more fun pitcher for a table for the holidays, for Thanksgiving.
Look at the detail of Fitz and Floyd. Isn't that just amazing?
You could serve apple cider.
Ooh.
Nice apple cider in there. Wouldn't that be good?
Get the right direction there.
Whatever your favorite drink is, it's the
Harvest Heritage Classics.
Yes. And this is such a pretty picture. Look at, can you hold up the vine, the handle? Look at the handle, how they've treated the handle.
Isn't that amazing?
Like a vine. So well done. You guys are familiar, I'm sure, with Fitz and Floyd. And
oh yeah, that's right. Barb's saying these are the same ones that they found on the curb that time.
Huh? Which one?
That her husband found the box full of Fitz and Floyd on the curb
That's
that time.
right. Now I remember. That's great.
I think it's just incredible. The leaves.
Just the whole thing. It looks like a gourd.
And then
the movement.
Brand new, clean as a whistle,
Yeah,
ready to be filled.
Nothing was ever used.
Could you imagine apple cider coming out of that?
I know. Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
Put down. Let me just do a measurement. I'm going to go to the highest point, which is the handle.
Well, you know what they're doing now too,
What?
which would be perfect coming out of a gourd.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin spice apple cider.
I know. Could you imagine? It's about 9 3/4, just a hair under 10 inches tall at its highest point.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary.
And should you decide you want to have 2 pieces from the collection on your table,
I'll let you hold this one up too.
a gravy boat.
A gravy boat. Look at this. Is that fun?
A gravy gourd.
That's right.
Look at the details on there. It's just so nice. The vine.
Pretty cool.
Again, I will show you the bottom there. Harvest Heritage Classics. FF Fitz and Floyd.
Pretty cool. That's the gravy boat. And let me give you a measurement. I'm going to do this one, the length too, because it's so long. It is almost 10 inches long. And again, the vine handles so well.
Oh, thank you, Barb.
It's like
nobody finds better stuff than the 3 of you. That means a lot to
thanks,
us.
Barb.
We
It really does.
We try to really bring you guys the best stuff that we can find,
Speaking of which,
treasures. This is one of the nicest pieces of Lenox I have found. Same
Really
shelf,
nice.
same cart as the sterling.
Was it the same one?
Yes, can you believe it?
Amazing.
Look at this. This is the Lenox made in USA. It is the vintage Lenox logo. Let me show you close up there. This is part of the holiday collection. It is a 12-inch round serving platter with the snowflake motif in the center, and then the classic Lenox textured edge. You just rub your
the gold.
The gold edge, but I'm talking about this, like the cream texturing
I
here.
always say it looks like white chocolate.
You run your finger across it, just feels so
really
nice.
well done.
And you imagine you could put, all sorts of tidbits on here.
Petit fours or cookies.
Cookie, anyone? Cookie?
Anything.
And it's got the indentation there, so you can hold your hand like that and do
little serving
there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hedgehog, anyone? Hedgehog?
I don't think the hedgehog likes that. You do not want to serve a hedgehog. I'm afraid Rhodey is voting for turkey all the way.
But yeah, that's
Let me give you a measurement on that.
that's 12 inches round.
12 inches round.
Yes.
Look at you. Nice and heavy. Well done.
And
Beautiful.
it's classic Lenox. I mean, you can't beat that. We're doing 42 on it. It does go for a lot more than that.
And did you mention that it is made in the USA?
Yes. Yes.
It's Lenox USA.
It's
Not that
Lenox USA.
It just means it's a little older piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's new. I think it's new old stock.
Indeed.
Thank you, Gary.
I had one other
Appreciate it.
piece of Lenox that I found at the same time, but that got picked up as soon as we posted it. So
Right.
it does not stay around long. And our next piece is sold, so I'm not going to put up a code for that.
All right, I'll let you hold it up because it's heavy.
This is so heavy, such quality.
It's vintage metal lace art. It's a stallion on sandstone.
Look at that.
Quite magnificent little piece.
Look at that beautiful enameling. So cool.
Thank you, Lisa, for saying that.
Thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that.
Oh, this guy, he's so fun.
Oh, this is our last of the Bossons.
Bossons. And he's still got his original tag. He is a Bossons, England chalkware raccoon.
Does anybody have any tape?
That's from Gardens of the Galaxy.
It's Rocket Raccoon.
And there's his original little Bossons tag. But look at the eyes. They're so realistic. So cute. His little hand. Look at his little hand or paw. Would you hold that up for me?
Sure thing, of course.
Very, very sweet.
Hello. Hello. And then do we have the signature on this one? There, of course, on the bottom. So every single Bosson is marked like that, as you can see. Bosson, England. And this one is copyright. It just says copyright. It doesn't have the year on it.
But I believe
it has the original tag, and I believe we looked at this one up, and this one is I believe it's early 70s, because the collection that we had, this is the last of the collection. They all ranged from 65 to 75. So I think this is early 70s.
But I love how the eyes, because they're so realistic.
Look at the detail that they do. Isn't that amazing?
Oh my goodness. Kim saw a mama and two babies in her garden. Aww.
There we go.
Aww. And we have DP figured I would come in with almost a bang.
Hi, DP.
Hi, DP.
Oh, I see a quack quack. Let me refresh and see what we're looking at.
Pick love and blessings from New Jersey. Thank you, Caroline.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And let me get you a measurement on this sweet, sweet raccoon. Oh, and there's the famous ladybug.
Oh, yes.
On them.
Every Boston has a little ladybug somewhere on it. Here's that is a big order there from DP. That's what she was saying. I would come in with a bang.
Oh, thank you.
It's loading very slowly.
Thank you so much.
We'll see.
While you do that, I'm gonna give you a measurement. It's 12 inches. It's a long piece, but so sweet. There we go. Look at the tail. I like raccoons.
Oh, wonderful. Congratulations.
Yes.
The two Fitz and Floyd pieces. We hope you really enjoy those.
Thank you so much. Those are so stunning.
They really are.
I think they're going to bring a real warmth to the holidays for you. Use them in good health.
Yes.
Thank you.
So let me add to our duck race. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack, quack.
We now have
quack, quack, quack.
Fitz gourd boat and Fitz gourd pitcher.
There we go.
There we are. And just like that, you got ducks in the race. That's how easy it is, folks.
Quack, quacks. Okay, so I'm going to have you hold this up.
So Tina says, I appreciate how careful Harleen is when she picks up an item and runs her hand around the rim and feels the weight, or the piece doesn't speak to her. Only the best for her people. Truly.
Thank you, Tina. And that is the absolute truth. I want to bring you guys... We get fun items like this.
Like this.
We get classical items like some of the jewelry and the antiques that we're showing you. We try to do a wide spectrum for everyone's taste. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. So This is one of those classic cast iron banks. It is from the 70s, so it's not a turn of the century one,
But it's
but it
definitely
is true vintage.
yes.
And I think this is hysterical. So first of all, he's a hoot. But you know how these have multiple actions to them. So the idea is you would put the coin right there.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. You would put the coin right
Right
here.
there, right.
And ready?
Yeah.
He comes out. What was that? What was that sound just then?
It was the owl.
He heard the owl putting the coin into the bank, and see the coin would then fall down in there.
This thing is so heavy.
It's got so much weight.
I couldn't even. Then you push him back in.
You push him back in. You hear
close
him
the door.
click, and he clicks.
And you close the door,
And
he's
once
ready
again,
to go. Hello. And the owl's looking down. Where'd that coin go?
And the coin is in the waiting area, is what it says on the little stump there. That's just, it's a really, and I want to see if I can really get in there. Do you see the little bear inside?
It's a bear inside. See the little face sticking up? There it is.
Bear hanging
just the
out
bare
in there.
necessities.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities of life.
I actually, thought a lot. I bought 2 of these. They had 2 there, and I will never ever buy the I don't want to say cheap. What's another word? Low quality.
Yeah.
The low quality ones.
It's heavy.
This one was definitely a repop, but it's definitely better. Show the screws on top. They're the older screws. They are not Phillips. They're the older ones. That tells you it's definitely an older.
And you'll get instant money back because there is a penny in there.
Absolutely.
And I'll show you at the bottom there's
where you take it out.
Take out the little stopper there. What do we have on the bottom here?
It's the maker.
Hawthorne Direct. So it is from the 70s.
Hawthorne Direct is the maker from the 70s. It's just a fun little piece.
I mean, it'd be fun for a kid's room, something like that.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
It's
unusual. So heavy.
Thank you. I can't do it. Gary.
HTG.
That's a big hand to Gary.
There we go.
And again, that's when nature calls. That's so funny. All right. Next, we have a Susan Paley Bella Casa Sophia.
So light now. Whew.
Yeah.
My arm was
Sophie, not Sophia. It's Sophie. Ceramic vase. They
always have the name on the bottom.
And she's Sophie. The artist is Susan Paley. The company is Bella Casa, beautiful house, and it's a ceramic vase. And she's quite an interesting lady. How pretty would she be with flowers? I thought the other day how nice it is to see how respectful you are to dealers and people who just do sales exactly the same. Some videos I watch, no one has any. Oh.
Thank you, Barb. It means a lot to hear that, Barb, because it's the truth.
You're very kind, Barb.
It really is the truth.
If you don't have manners, then I mean civility. Right? Civility is a very important thing, and unfortunately, with so many people not communicating in person. When you just, it's all text, all email on the computer. And then when you get in person, you have to remember your manners.
Exactly.
Mind your manners.
Exactly.
There's a reason why they say it. It just makes us a better society.
Yeah.
I'm not Pollyanna, but I mean, I try to give respect to other people.
And it's the honest truth. It's the way we've conducted ourselves all our lives,
We've been in business since Gary and I were pretty young, and we had to deal with some pretty wealthy and important people over the years. And we trained ourselves with the discipline. Plus, I didn't even need that. I go back to my family. Mm-hmm. My mother had beautiful manners, as did her family and everything. And so, I mean, it's a mindset, let's try to be nice.
Indeed.
But thank you for saying it. And she's a very prim lady too, prim and proper, Sophie. And let me give you a measurement on her. Yes, please. She measures. She's a fun vase. She really is.
She is.
She's a fun vase. She's about 10 inches, maybe 10 and a quarter, because she's not completely even on top. Her hat goes up. But how fun would she look with flowers? You could pick up any of these colors with the flowers that you put in her, or even red roses, and match her lipstick.
Oh, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Very kind.
So sweet. So sweet.
Nobody ever says anything about my hair.
You look marvelous. You look marvelous in everything.
Back.
Okay, these are from that sale too, from the power sale.
Oh, Barb.
Good, right?
We're working on it. We are working on it.
We're trying. We got to get through all these trips that have been planned. This trip to Germany and Austria has been planned for a year.
Can you believe it? It felt like so far away when we first booked it.
Crazy. Okay, I'm going to have you hold that one up.
Of course.
This is the designer, Anne Fontaine.
Yes.
And I guess she's a thing.
Very
she is
much
a
so.
thing. I guess when I looked her up,
This came from the
the-
luxury boutique at that
power
incredible church rummage
as
sale.
you guys may remember, if you saw the video, they always have a room, a large room, partitioned off and designated as the boutique high-end luxury room.
You wait in line for it.
You have to wait in
They
line
only
a
let like
long
5
time.
people in at a time.
And that's where these came from. And they are designer. And what they are is they are either, they can be on a jacket. So you would wear it. Where's my, are they on, can you put their QR code up?
Oh, I'm gonna actually take this one down so you can show it on your jacket, and then I'll
do
put
that.
it up. There you go.
So you could wear it on a jacket, like not on a sweater like this. But if you have a nice jacket, a velvet coat or a velvet jacket would be beautiful. Or maybe a nice black go grain jacket, but something like that. Or they can also be pins. You have both. And there's the designer name on it. Let me move that.
All right, now I'm going to put up the, there we go. There's the
designer
QR
name,
code.
Anne Fontaine. And there's where you can use it as a pin. The clips you can use to clip on. Or the pin, then you could just wear it. Anyway, you can use only one. You could put it on a hat. Do you want to just spice up a hat? If you have a British wedding to go to, you can get a hat. Rhodey could wear it.
This one's for you, sweetheart.
I don't think Bogart would have worn this though. Or you can wear them as pins.
Rhodey was Ingrid Bergman in that scenario.
Oh, I see. Then why was Rhodey wearing this?
Because Rhodey was wearing that. Rhodey was Ingrid Bergman, and I was saying this one's for you, sweetheart.
Oh, I get it. You were Bogey.
We'll be right back.
We're just clarifying.
12 hours later.
We're clarifying our
I've
joke.
clipped one to my plain black evening bag before. Exactly.
Exactly.
It can accent a piece very nicely.
And you don't have to wear them both at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You can use them at different times, but they're just lovely. And the fact that they're this designer, I guess she's pretty fancy. Pretty fancy. And they've never been worn. Hence, they have the original tag still with them. Anne Fontaine. And you can see how nice they are. They're heavy too. They are very, very heavy. They're very well beaded and very well made.
Quack, quack.
Just stunning pieces. And I brought them out tonight because I thought that they would be a nice thing to start gathering for the holidays.
Indeed.
If you're planning a party or going to an event, that I think this would be pretty nice to maybe dress up a simple black outfit of some kind.
Oh, you know it, Nancy. All adventures will be shared.
Yes.
All right. Our next duck in the race is loading very slowly.
Yes.
Oh, very nice. It's the Faith Family Freedom Heart from the beginning of the show.
Very nice.
Congratulations. So I'm going to put American Heart. American Heart is now in the duck race.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and having this great conversation. It's so interesting.
Hitting the like button at the bottom of the screen. If you haven't already, subscribing.
Yes. I know I've been saying it. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but we are so close to 7,000. We are really getting towards there. And I mean, it would be a fantasy dream come true to hit 7,000 by the end of this year, by the end of 2024, because we actually started our channel. If you go on the About Us page, it says that we started on YouTube in December of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's when we opened the channel, as you would say, but we didn't post any content. We didn't actually start Picker Road until mid to late February of 2023. So we haven't even been a full 2 years yet doing this. So if we could reach 7,000 by the end of this year, it would be great. It really would. So we really appreciate. Make sure you're all subscribed. Make sure you're still subscribed. I remember our friend Tiffany a while back. It's been a while now, but she was having trouble with people just getting unsubscribed from her channel.
The weirdest thing.
So just make sure you're still subscribed to us. And if you know any friends or family who might enjoy the journey, then maybe send them our way.
Oh, thank you, Celeste. We're working on it. What we want to do though is we want to truly do it for real. We want to find people who want to watch the channel and join the journey rather than
we're doing it organically.
There's methods. There's people out there who buy subscribers and do all that kind of stuff. Never. Just,
it's not our style. And it's also useless.
It is.
Because when you buy subscribers, they're just bots.
Yeah.
And they don't watch your channel.
Right.
That's why, if you see people with really high subscribers, but yet they're only getting a few people. Sometimes, not always, and I don't know. I'm not an expert on Google at all, but we're doing it organically.
Yeah.
So we're trying. So we're just, just having fun.
Exactly.
What we are? A couple of kids with a dream. What can I say?
What was it? There was 3 men and a baby, and then there's 3 pickers and a hedgehog.
There we go. Hey, we have fun.
Cool.
Next.
There's a quack quack. Why don't you show that while I get this to load? Beautiful bangle.
What I've got is this brass bangle, 1970s, made in India. Very, very lovely. Definitely a statement piece. Very wearable.
Oh, congratulations.
Very wearable. It's fun.
The Anne Fontaine clips. Lovely. Oh, I'm going to add.
I'm so glad.
Anne F. Clips is now a duck in the race.
I'm so glad. Wear them in good health. Whoever bought them. I don't get to see who buys them.
Oh, and I don't think we even said that at the beginning of the show. Everybody knows, but if you want to say in the chat that you were the purchaser, you're welcome to. We just respect your privacy in the meantime.
Yeah, we want everybody to be able to shop and not have any interference.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Look at that.
Thank you, Barb. We're very happy that we did too. It's been something we've been doing all our lives, my entire life, your entire life, Dad's entire life. Just adding the aspect of filming it has been a wonderful thing. And something we thought about doing years and years ago. We just had so many projects we were working on. This was the perfect opportunity to start.
And also, the platforms like YouTube change.
Yes.
And YouTube is what it is today. Wasn't this way 5 years ago.
Exactly.
Even. And what we were able to finally do is combine our two loves. Me picking, antique hunting, however you want to say it, since I was a child growing up on the East Coast. And then when we moved out here when I was still pretty young, all over California and everything, and combine that picking with filming.
Exactly.
It's a dream come true.
Yeah.
That's why we love Picker Road so much.
Well, and the incredible added benefit of it is getting to know all of you and getting friends.
Unbelievable.
Making friends around the world. And now knowing that when we travel to places, we've got people that we can visit, the next time that we're in the New York East Coast area, we get to finally meet Barb. And, if at some point I'm going to go visit my friend Tyler in Missouri, I hope we get a chance to see Nancy there, all these wonderful, these places.
Everybody. Well, everyone is included in it. We're going to do a USA tour.
Indeed.
And when we get this planned, we're working it out. We're going to give you all the stops, and we want to meet everybody that we can.
Yes.
And we'll come as close to you as we can because we want to meet everybody.
Or we're in a pretty popular destination spot.
Come to Vegas.
You come to Vegas. You let us know. You email us, pickerroadlv@gmail.com. You say, I'm going to be in Vegas. We'll meet you at Antique Alley as long as we're in town.
As long as we're in town, we will come and meet you.
Come to Antique Alley.
Absolutely.
And we'll take a selfie with the unit donkey.
Well, that may not be the highlight of the trip.
I might be able to bring, I can cajole Rhodey out of her luxury condo.
Oh my gosh. All right, this is the bangle. We digress.
Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Oh, I appreciate that.
And uh, we have no idea where the search for the car will bring us.
Oh, right.
I have a feeling we're going to probably have to go somewhere, maybe in the Midwest or something.
One of the potentials that we looked at was in Indiana, so you never know. There's so many. Oh, what do we have? I've texted before that I love their.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Boy, those were both highlights. I tell you something.
And I can't wait till we're gonna do
the Louvre.
We're gonna do Neuschwanstein, and we're gonna do one on Vienna and all the architecture in Vienna. Oh,
yeah,
and
Chihuly.
Yeah,
that was the Chihuly Museum was this year.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Okay, next up we have, this is by John Alvin. This is a 1920s 20 3D. It's a Liberty head coin made into 3D by this artist, John Alvin, who does these.
And look them up, folks, because they are expensive.
This is the thing. Can you hold it for me?
Sure thing.
This is an absolute thing.
So this coin is dated.
That's 1920.
1920.
And so he makes these out of the real coins. And I don't know if you guys have remembered, I said I am in love with Lady Liberty because I grew up in New York and I used to love to go to the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, we're coming your way, Barb. God. We're just figuring out when.
We have to, all of our current obligations, the trips that we've already have been planned, and we're trying to put this together to do a cross-country road trip, a roadie trip. I know it's going to be called that.
Look at the long chain on this.
Yes, and you could double it.
And this is a double strand chain. Do you see that?
Beautiful.
It's really. Let me get it close in there.
Beautiful rope.
Look at that.
Beautiful rope chain. And what I think a necklace like this would be spectacular to wear it and then layer it with other necklaces that are similar because it's so long. It's kind of got that 20s vibe where it would hang down nice and long.
Charleston.
Well, 1920s.
That's the Charleston.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this one.
It's the bee's knees, I say. It's a Waldorf salad.
This one is, let me give you a length.
Just dial Pennsylvania 65000.
And it's got a lobster claw clasp. There it goes. Let me give you a length on this piece. It is the chain, not including the pendant, is we're at about.
Does everybody get the joke when I
36 inches?
When I say Pennsylvania 65000, does everyone get that?
That's from a movie.
It's Glenn Miller. It's one of Glenn Miller's famous songs.
He's an old soul.
It's a Pennsylvania 65000. Pennsylvania 65000.
Gary's just looking.
I'm not even looking up because I know what he's.
Gary's more the Eagles.
Well, I like
Hotel California.
People ask me my taste in music, and I say, in all honesty, it's 120-year breadth. I will listen to anything from right now back to the turn of the 20th century.
But also, you don't pigeonhole yourself. You have a broad taste, and I know a lot of people also. Their taste in music or what they like, it depends on their mood.
Yeah.
Maybe they're in the mood for some jazz.
Yeah.
Maybe you're in the mood for the Eagles when you're driving along with the top down and the hair blowing.
No, seriously. I what I do is I've got Apple Music and they have what's called the Essentials. So there's an artist you like, you can download the Essentials. And if you go through my Essentials list, it is so broad.
Diverse.
In all honesty, it's Frank Sinatra, Paul Simon, the Eagles, Green Day, Fall Out Boy, the Killers. Who did I just put in? I just put the Beatles and Fleetwood Mac in there. Elvis.
You and your brother love Green Day.
I mean, just literally a century of music, and it's all amazing. It's when you write good music, there's no reason not to like it.
Look at Kim, 23 skidoo. Nancy agrees.
Frady Cat Jen, I'm old enough to get it. Yeah, no, I've loved
Virginia and Barb get it.
I've loved Glenn Miller since I was a kid. When I first saw the Glenn Miller story with Jimmy Stewart, it was just
Jimmy Stewart is a big favorite around our house.
Yeah,
because we've met him and interviewed him, and he was one of the nicest gentlemen. And we were pretty young when we filmed him, and that set our tone with how we dealt with celebrities because he was such a gentleman. That if a actor of his caliber can be that kind to everybody, that's a gold standard.
Merry Christmas, you old building alone. Well, you're just a warped,
All
frustrated
right,
old
all
man,
right.
Mr. Potter.
Save it for the 22nd.
I was actually just watching the other day a clip of bloopers from old films, and it's a shot in the Philadelphia Story where he's talking to Katharine Hepburn, and he turns and walks away, and the camera followed him, and he didn't know that direction was happening, so he turns and he walks away, and he goes, "Oh, you're following me! I didn't know you were gonna follow me!" And the entire set just like breaks down laughing.
Yeah, I think he probably had a really good sense of humor.
He was also the first Hollywood celebrity to enlist in the U.S. Army during World War II.
Oh, really?
Ended up becoming a bomber pilot during the war.
And didn't he leave like a colonel or something?
Yeah, oh yeah, brigadier general or something
like
yeah,
that.
like
Yeah,
super high rank.
Super high.
Yeah.
Okay, next we jump from the 20s. Well, the coin was from the 20s, not the necklace. That's a newer piece made by John Alvin. But we're moving up to a very rare 1940s brooch. It's called the Thief of Baghdad by Corda. This is a very, very rare piece.
Look at the genie coming out of the lamp.
It's the
Isn't
genie,
that cool? You want me to hold it for
yes, the genie coming out of the lamp.
Look at that.
It screams the 40s.
If I had 3 wishes, one of my wishes would be for this pin.
Oh, I think I'd wish for more than that.
I'm trying to sell your pin.
Do you know my third wish would be? 3 more wishes.
There we go. There we go. I'm trying to help her sell her
okay, Gary.
Oh, there it is.
There we are. There's
that is
Gary.
not me. Oh,
that
here,
is
here,
that.
Let me get that there.
Let me get it.
That is not me. That's
David.
That is my brother David there.
He was just a baby.
I am in this photo. You took the photo. I am there because I was born 3 weeks later. But yeah, that is Jimmy Stewart there.
All right. Thank you so much, Gary. Okay, let's talk about this.
Yes.
Can you turn the pin around and show that it's completely named with all the name Corda and Thief of Baghdad? Is that upside down? I can't tell.
Okay, fine. Fine. She wants it right side up.
I do.
So demanding.
I'm a stickler. There we go. But this is quite a rare piece.
Beautiful. What's our measurement on it?
That measures 3 inches. 3 inches tall. Interesting piece. Thank you, Gary. Aw, and now we're doing some little vintage Japan. You got it?
I got it. Let me give you a QR code first.
It is a bird motif. It's got a little white, I'd say probably a cockatiel right in the middle there. And it's so cute. It is a little bit of wear. Hold it up. A little bit of wear on the top of these, as you can see. But otherwise, they even have the little bases in them, little bottoms. And the paint is really nice on this. Look at that. That luster wear with that pink.
Should you decide,
Made in Japan.
You could clean that up.
It's not dirty.
No, I'm saying you could touch that up.
You could touch it up
gold paint.
With gold paint.
Yeah.
But I don't.
We don't do that.
Mess with that.
We don't do that. We allow you to make that decision.
It also shows the age.
Yes.
It's also showing you the age of the piece. It is absolutely adorable. Yes. There's
your mark on the bottom there.
And there's your parrot or cockatiel, whichever you want it to be. But I thought it was awfully adorable.
You know, we do this animal show, and we once did a segment about a parrot rescue, and they had rescued this parrot that was in an unfortunate situation and now was being taken care of and rehabilitated. But the people who originally owned it had only taught it bad words. So we did this segment, and our host is trying to interview the rescuer who's now rehabilitating this parrot. And he's holding the parrot, and the parrot would start cursing. So for the first time ever in the history of us doing television content, I had to bleep somebody, and I was bleeping a parrot. And the guy who was doing the rescue, the parrot rescue, he emails me after the episode airs, and he said, That was the funniest thing I have ever seen. My entire family is on the floor laughing right now.
Because the parrot's mouth is moving,
The
and
parrot-
William did bleep,
But
bleep,
bleep,
bleep.
bleep, bleep, bleep. Oh my goodness. It was so funny.
Naughty parrot.
Seriously. Could you imagine if you just have a guest over to the house and you hear
No.
that in the other room?
No, naughty parrot. Okay, next up we have, it's this vintage
Oh, I
porcelain.
like this piece so much.
It's a celadon cat. If put this up to the screen so you can
Yes.
actually see, there is a cat face. See the cat face? There he is. See his little nose?
Meow.
His little nose and eyes. It's a celadon stylized cat on leaf.
This came from the same sale that you got that Civil War piece at.
Yes.
And you had the other piece of celadon that is already sold.
Right.
So this is our remaining piece of celadon.
Right.
But it's
cat on leaf.
it's
I
just-
think you could use it as a ring holder.
Yeah.
Here, put it up.
I
Hold the
wanted them
screen.
to see the lines on the leaf.
Oh
there.
yeah, it's very well done. So you could put rings on it,
Oh, there you
and
go.
then you could drop other jewelry, maybe earrings here. I think it'd be a darling piece for that.
Look at the tail. Too.
I don't know if that's what it was originally designed for.
Isn't the tail cute?
I think it would be perfect. Oh, Barb, it was
so funny.
We were
so funny.
laughing so hard. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Very, very funny.
Look at that face.
I know. Look, you can see the little kitty cat face. There it is.
And the measurement on that?
Let me give you a measurement. It's heavy. It's got weight to it. It is 4 inches, a hair over 4 inches, 4¼ inches. 4¼ inches. And you can see the little paws even. There's the little paws. Thank you, Gary. Next, we have a vintage mosaic trinket dish with a heart motif. Do you guys see the hearts? Look at the hearts in there. It's got kind of a nice brown, earthy tones with the hearts. It's gold on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's that so vintage. Such a vintage look to it. Mosaic trinket dish.
And
well,
what is
it's well done.
What is our measurement on that one?
Let me give you a measurement on it. It is 5 3/4 inches.
Hey, Dale. Good to see you.
Hey, Dale.
So glad you can make it.
And it's got nice little depth to it too, so it will hold things. And you can just use it as decoration decor. Imagine these colors on brown wood.
Uh-huh.
How pretty that would be.
Right.
A nice piece of wood. There we go. Next, we have a pair of Chinese cloisonne vases or vases, whichever you choose. Potato, patata, tomato, tomato. They are the same. We're on different planes, but they are absolutely a pair. They've got the nice blue, made in China. That's the
old made in
in
China. You can tell when it's the old one.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Am I there? I'm on camera. Look how pretty those are.
And look at how they're like
you get the pair.
You see their little clouds?
Uh-huh.
Little cloudscape. And then look at the detail, the beautiful detail of the flowers.
And you get the pair of them.
That's both.
For one price. And let me give you a measurement on them. And they're both exact.
$36. Why, that's only $18 of Oz.
My goodness, your math skills are amazing. They're about 5 1/4 inches tall each.
In my spare time, Barb. In my spare time.
Pick a road adventure book.
Define spare time. Use in a sentence, please.
No,
Rhodey, do you want to write an adventure book? Choose your own adventure.
I just want to show those flowers down there. Look at the color. Isn't that pretty? Pinks. Really pretty little cloisonne vases.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Gary. And this is I believe this is antique. I believe we looked
established,
it up. It was early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an etched little candelabra. This came from Denver.
Yes, let me show that etching there. Look at that.
It's glass etched. So you have to kind of pay attention to these because there's a lot of this kind of glass out there. A lot of it's new and honestly not very valuable. But this is really an older piece. Look at the design here.
Mm-hmm.
This design, the way this little center part, little finial is designed. This is just a really older piece.
Yeah.
And it's just that got that 20s design and then that etching that there's a real difference between that and a lot of the glass that you see out there. It's got the leaf, it's got the
flower,
the diamond shape with the flower in it. It's just really, really a lovely piece. This would look so pretty for the holidays with red candles and all sorts of foliage around it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be so pretty on a table.
A bold idea.
Yes.
You purchase this,
Yes.
and you purchase those bird candlesticks, and then you have them on either side, and you kind of have two different styles combining. And then you have the green candles coming out of one and the red candles coming out of the other.
That's a possibility. Look at you styling. Look at you styling.
Round of applause, folks.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it can be really beautiful when it's the real quality older pieces or quality new pieces. But very pretty. Thank you so much. Let me give you, actually, I should give you, that is heavy.
It is.
Let me give you a measurement. It is about 6¼ inches tall. Thank you so much, Gary. There we go. And Fiesta forever.
Forever. I love Fiesta. It's so classy. It's so cool. It's so Art Deco. Look at the handle. What's great about this is vintage Fiesta, but it is lead free. Let me show you right there. See, lead free. So I looked it up, and I believe 1980, early 1980s is when Fiesta transitioned. So I would guess that this is probably late 80s, judging by the markings and everything on it. But that color, wonderful lime green.
That color is so yummy.
Isn't that just great?
Yummy color. Nice set.
Ready for your morning
coffee. And
you're
doing $22 for both.
$22 for the pair.
$11.
$11 a piece for vintage Fiesta.
Vintage Fiesta mug.
Two vintage.
No, I said 11 for one.
Oh, yes.
Two. What's better than one mug?
Two mugs. Math.
Very nice. And that, of course, the classic Fiesta handle.
With that Art Deco accent to it.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Well done. Well done.
King Kong Roadie is climbing the Fiesta.
Next item. Okay.
It's not worth doing it unless you're having fun, right?
That's true. We have fun.
All right. How about a turtle?
What do we have?
A big Tonala turtle. Beautiful.
We do. It is, what I really love about this turtle is the back. I love the white deer.
Look at that.
I love the look on the deer's face. I love how well it's painted. It's really well done.
Tonala, Jalisco, Mexico. Blaze Mara. Beautiful piece. Look
at the face on the turtle.
Face. This has all the tenets of Tonala pottery.
It does.
Just everything you look for in a great Tonala piece.
You do. There's a lot of workmanship that went into that piece.
The 7 birds up there.
Everything has a meaning.
Yes.
And unfortunately, I don't know what everything means. We learn little bits and pieces as we go.
That's what's fun about it, getting to learn along the way.
It's a journey.
Just beautiful.
And
measurement?
The measurement on this Tonala turtle is 9¼ inches. 9¼ inches long. And look at the way they've handled the turtle's head. It's got so much texture. You know, it feels really nice.
Indeed.
Thank you, Gary. I'll let you carefully take my turtle. All right. So this next piece is extremely special. This is vintage 1950s Native American Hopi pottery. This bowl, it is marked.
It's very faint, but when you get it up
marked
close, you can see.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, September 3rd, 1957. I'll let you hold that up. This is the beautiful.
Look at it, Barb.
This is what?
Barb says, "No, I will not look. I will not look." Look, Barb.
Would you hold this? He's so silly.
Barb wants to see it.
Stop it.
Oh,
Here, hold this up. Isn't that cute? Cute. No.
Isn't that beautiful?
Rhodey is cute. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful piece
I
of
want to see if I can show you that.
Native American pottery.
You can see the NM there.
You can see it in person.
Yeah, it's much clearer in person. Actually, you know what? It is translating on camera. You can see the
Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then the second line is September 3rd, 1957.
Isn't that incredible?
It's a beautiful example
Get you really close
of Hopi Native American pottery. Just stunning. Just stunning piece. It's over 60 years old. Beautiful condition. Has everything you want to see about a Hopi piece. And nice and heavy. I'll give you the circumference. The diameter is 4 1/4 inches, and it is 2 3/4 inches high. And it's got so much weight to it. Beautiful piece of pottery. Lovely. Thank you so much, Gary. So now we're moving back to jewelry. Little Vince Camuto. Anybody? Polished natural blue agate. Absolutely beautiful stone. Gorgeous stone. Remarkable. What do you gain?
Get off my shoulder in that devil suit, Will.
Exactly. Naughty, naughty. It's beautiful agate. It's nice and heavy. And the chain.
How do you know I'm not the angel telling you to get it? And the
That's true.
And the devil will be like, "Don't buy it, Barb."
That's true.
Right?
You could be the angel.
I'm the angel.
There's the Vince Camuto signature. Very, very well-respected designer. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to talk about Vince Camuto here. It's a very, very beautiful piece. I got this in San Fernando Valley at an estate, $1 million home estate sale.
Same one where I got all that Frank Lloyd Wright stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You got the they had the Danish metal. Why am I blanking?
Oh, George Jensen.
The George Jensen. Thank you.
George Jensen. So it's over the head. There's no clasp. You just put it right over your head, and it's a spectacular piece. I just want to show you the polished agate.
Yeah, do you see Kim saying it looks like candy? It really does.
Absolutely gorgeous. This is such a beautiful piece. Such a really, really beautiful piece. And again, he's a very well-respected designer. All right. And I should give you a measurement on that chain. But it's nice and long. Easy to get over your head. Let's see. We have 12 and 3. It's just in about a 30-inch chain. Thank you, Gary. This next one, I brought out a lot of the vintage, the really old, good vintage stuff tonight.
Well, this is the perfect time to be buying. A lot of holiday parties coming up. You want to wear different things each night.
They want to maybe wear their best, put their best foot forward. This is vintage gold gilt. It's black enameled. It is carved. Yeah, it's carved onyx.
Oh my!
With rhinestone eyes. It's an enamel panther.
Like a rhinestone panther.
Just absolutely amazingly rare piece. Gold gilt.
Really tight there. Look at that.
Very, very unusual. That would look amazing on a red. On black, it's going to be lost. That should be like on a red dress or on something where it will pop. You could put it on blue, green, anything, as long as it pops those panthers.
Right.
Amazing Art Deco piece. Let me give you a measurement on it. It is 2 1/8 inches, approximately.
Beautiful.
But a stunning piece. Heavy,
Mm-hmm.
extremely well made. Extremely well made.
So it's so
Thank
like,
you.
Classic. It looks like somebody would be wearing it on the Queen Mary doing the transatlantic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Or New Year's Eve,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are from extremely vintage to just new costume jewelry, but it's House of Harlow.
Vintage inspired.
Vintage inspired. Here, would you hold that one up? House of Harlow earrings. They're for pierced ears, obviously. They are brand new. They've never been worn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even on camera. There we go. Never been worn. There's the House of Harlow.
It's an H inside
logo
an H.
On the back. These have never been worn. They're just pretty little pops for kind of a pink, silver tone, just a little pop. And of course, they are for pierced ears. Little button earrings. And House of Harlow makes some really nice things.
How about Betsey?
And we're going to go to Betsey Johnson. We're going all over the place to Pop Culture Ring. It's a true Betsey Johnson ring. It's got her quirky style to it. Lots of fun conversation piece. The size is in the description. I didn't have my sizer here, but it's just a quirky, fun piece.
Makes a statement.
It's Betsey Johnson.
Yeah.
Kind of all you have to say. Trying to hold it up so you can see where it is signed Betsey in there. If you can see it right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's signed. And it's obviously it's a heart, and the diameter on it is about 1 1/8 inches wide. It's got nice weight to it. And Betsey makes good products. She makes good costume jewelry. It's quirky. It's different. It's a style. It certainly is a statement style. And let's see. And now we're going to go back to some sterling silver. I'm going to ask you to hold these up. Get really close. Yes. Oh, I hear we're gonna have dolphin noises. These are sterling silver dolphin hoops. Aren't they fun? People love dolphins.
They call them earrings, earrings, earrings.
Flipper. I don't think my husband would agree, but I'm laughing really hard.
About me being the devil or the angel.
I have no idea. Is that it for her? Let's have a motion picture and mega pick extravagance and the movies, trivia, and treasure. Well,
you're describing PickerCon right there.
Yeah, PickerCon. We're absolutely thinking of putting together something here that a weekend in Vegas with Picker Road. We're absolutely. The thing is, we have to be here. So, as I said, once we get all our already pre-committed trips done, we can start making some big plans.
Yes, indeed.
It'll be fun. But these are sterling silver dolphin hoop earrings. And, of course, for pierced ears. And staying on that theme, we have now this is costume jewelry. This is not sterling. This is costume. It's a dolphin ring. With little rhinestone crystals set in there.
Like a rhinestone dolphin.
It's brand new. I just thought it was really fun.
In the water.
It's 18 karat gold electroplate.
Oh, good to see you, Kat.
Took me a while to get here. But
it only matters that you're here.
Great, Kat. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is. And this little piece moves, as you can see. It moves around. So you'll have movement with the ring. Let me try to hold it correctly. And there you can see just a fun little ring.
Yeah.
If you know someone who likes dolphins,
Mm-hmm.
I like dolphins.
Dolphins are the best.
I think they're so fun. I've never swam with them, but I know a lot of people who have.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Next, this is Portuguese. It's what am I saying? It's a Portuguese azul and cream. Oh, blue and cream.
There it is.
Duh. Blue and cream pottery utensil holder.
Portugal. Look at this. So you got utensils here.
In Portuguese.
Uh-huh.
Utensilios.
Utensilios. There we go.
Are we in trouble in Germany or what?
and then look at this accent. If you didn't want to necessarily do utensils, you could just have this placed forward, and then you could do anything on it.
Oh no, do not ever stop sharing, Barb. I love it. It helps us grow and gives us ideas.
Right?
Never say you're sorry.
Oh my goodness.
It's perfect.
No.
No.
And we've got a quack quack. I'm just going to do a refresh.
Totally
This.
want all of your input. We want
Yes.
input from everybody.
Look at this though. Isn't this beautiful?
Azul.
I'm going to use your ruler for a second just to
Okay.
show. Imagine you have like those long, baking spoons or soup spoons.
Or you could do a lot of like wood spoons.
Whisks.
Whisks. Is that a funny word?
A whisk.
How about whiskers? That's even a funnier word.
Some cool whip.
But I'd like to see wood utensils in there.
Yeah.
You can put anything your heart's desire in there. It's just a really pretty piece. And of course, it's azul and cream, blue and cream pottery.
You know what else you could put in there?
A Rhodey. Okay. Rhodey, you wouldn't quite fit. Oh, it's heavy too.
Sorry.
It's heavy, but it's really pretty.
Oh, that's so fun.
What?
Like we said, you do not have to buy from tonight's catalog. And I was wondering when these were going to sell because
I
they
hit
are.
my mic.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I was wondering when they're going to sell because they're so funny.
What?
All three of the fruity fables that we found in LA.
I love those.
Those are so funny.
Oh my God.
Congratulations.
Walter Mellon,
Papa P, and it was the Honorable Mr. Walter Mellon and Mr. Spring Onion.
I love those.
So funny.
Enjoy. Those are really nice pieces.
So they're
artist signed.
That is 3 ducks in the race. So I'm going to do Fruity Fables 2, 3, and 4 were their official names.
Well, welcome back, Virginia.
Fruity Fables 2, Fruity Fables. Oops, sorry, typo. Fables 3 and Fruity Fables 4. Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations. Those are so funny. I love those. And there's the whole history of them right on the back of each one.
Yes, indeed.
And they're all ready to hang. So those are great. All right.
Oh, how about some vinyl?
All right.
Okay, so like I
vinyl.
said,
we were talking about music, weren't we?
Like I said, these all came from that incredible estate sale that we drove 80 miles in each direction for. I got a huge lot of vinyls from them, and they were all just phenomenal. Not only phenomenal titles, but what really struck me was the condition. This was a collector who really cared about their vinyls, much like me. I keep all of my vinyls in plastic sleeves, just like you'll receive these. And it really, excuse me, it really preserves them, keeps the dust off of them, and it's just really wonderful way of displaying them too.
Absolutely.
I have them in a long shelf. You can see the spines are nice and clean. But let's show you what we've got here. We've got U2, one of U2's greatest albums, Rattle and Hum, which is it's a part live album.
Yes.
And they cover so many iconic artists. They do Beatles covers, they do Jimi Hendrix covers. It's really an amazing album. Look at how young
Bono.
Look at how young they all are in those
And look
shots.
how young Bono is.
Yeah. And as you can see, it is just so clean. It is such a clean pressing, great shape. This opens up. It's one of those big booklet ones. And we're doing $24 for that. I challenge you to find that anywhere else at that price. So we've got U2's Rattle and Hum.
Yes.
And then Want You, Barracuda.
Barracuda.
All right. This is Heart, Dreamboat Annie, Magic Man, Crazy on You. I actually got to see Heart live
This year.
This year they played in the
Well, we were just
second
talking about
in the
Seattle.
second period break at the Winter Classic because they wanted iconic Seattle artists to be there. So Heart was introduced by Wayne Gretzky and then performed on stage.
And obviously, Heart is from Seattle.
Yes. Well, the day before the game, we were at the Museum of Pop Culture, and they had their guitars on display there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So there they are.
Oh, and Celeste is saying that they saw you too at the Sphere. We just saw the Eagles at the Sphere.
Yes.
Isn't it just the most amazing venue?
Oh, I wish we could see. We were gone constantly when they were playing, Celeste.
Yep.
How fun. Lucky you.
And again, this is a 1976 pressing. This is almost 50 years old, and look how clean that is. Look at just how incredibly clean that pressing is. 1976.
Amazing.
There we go.
Absolutely amazing.
And then
Journey.
Just a Small Town Girl. Oh, I just realized I never put the Heart QR code up. So there's the Heart QR code if somebody wants to grab that. And then Journey. Not just one, not just two, not just three, but four Journey albums for $59. That's less than $15 an album.
In gorgeous condition.
All right, let's go over what we've got here. This one, we've got Evolution, which features Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin'. And then, look at all of them.
Look how young Steve Perry is.
Absolutely fantastic, clean pressing. This one's dated 1979.
Nice.
We've got Raised on Radio, which is brand new. It's never been opened. It's still sealed. It is a sealed 1986 pressing.
Wow.
Never opened. You could give that as a gift if you wanted to.
Wow.
You know, somebody who's a fan of Journey, give it as a gift.
That's not something you just walk in and find.
We have
in a store.
Escape, which I believe, yes, it opens up. The first song on the album is Don't Stop Believin'. And we've got the self-titled first album, 1978, Wheel in the Sky. And I'm trying to see what the other major hit on here was here. I'm trying to see.
Look how young
looking backwards.
they are.
Right
Like
here.
that.
Yeah, look at them. But
They're
just
so crazy.
so cool. And look at I love the artwork that they do on here.
I know. They're like frameable albums.
Right? There's
Crazy.
this new thing I really like too.
Yeah.
They've got these frames that you can get where you can frame an album and put it on the wall, and you press on it, and if you press on it, then it comes forward, and you can take the album out and slide another one in while you're playing this one.
My goodness.
And then you tap it and it goes back in.
So you can display it like art.
Exactly.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah. So
Wow.
This is $59 for all 4 Journey albums. You're getting basically all the greatest hits of Journey at one time, and that Raised on Radio copy is sealed, so you could give that as a gift.
Amazing.
It's the best. I love vinyl. I've got the other side of this wall. There's a vinyl player and a whole row of vinyls.
Wow. Very nice. Well, how do I follow that? I can't quite follow that. So I'll just put up my little antique hand-painted tile.
You'll find a way.
This is a very old tile. Very old tile.
Uh-huh.
And I love the design. It's got the natural crazing. It's just an old piece. And it measures 5 1/4 inches square. And I thought I just liked it because it's interesting.
It is.
It's interesting.
It's really beautiful.
It's old and well painted. And finally, we have come to the last item of the evening. Oh my goodness. We got here so quickly. This is I'll let you hold it up.
You found this in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's marked, it's signed by the artist 1974. 74.
This has really nice weight to it.
It's gorgeous. Look at the colors. Vintage 70s pottery in that condition with those colors. And you can see how it is absolutely signed. No, Barb, it's not old. It's vintage.
There we go.
We're vintage. We're not old.
This has got so much weight to
Isn't
it.
that beautiful?
It's really lovely.
Really, really nice. I love the colors.
It's so beachy.
It's beach. It's the swirl. It's just beautiful. Such a nice piece of pottery.
You're getting very sleepy.
It's a nice piece. Let me give you a measurement on it.
Do you have
heavy.
anything older than me you can sell? Well, I just showed you an album from 1986. That's 2 years older than you, right?
5 inches tall. Hey, we are as young as we feel, and we can.
Fairy tales can come true.
That's right.
It can happen to you if you're young at heart.
All right, thank you, Gary. We're on fire tonight. We're getting the looks.
Rhodey's
That's
like,
it, folks.
help me.
That's it, folks.
That is our show.
We did it. We did it.
Let's take a minute in case anybody wants to jump in there and grab anything that they've seen, or
last minute ducks in the race.
Get a duck in the race. You've got a pretty good chance right now. We got 10 ducks in the race tonight.
Ooh, my goodness.
So we're doing 3 duck races. So somebody wants to grab something.
Oh, who's giving us hearts?
Aw,
thank you.
Kat says, now I'm singing Don't Stop Believin'. I love that.
I know. I love that song so much. It's so good.
For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on.
That's all we got.
A singer in a smoky room. Smell of wine and cheap perfume.
Steve Perry is some singer.
Yeah.
I think I asked you, Gary, and you said he's retired.
He has retired.
Yeah.
They found a gentleman, I believe he's from either Indonesia or the Philippines. They did an audition process, and he's got an incredible range too.
Kind of like what Queen did, bringing in Adam Lambert.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And of course, we just saw the Eagles a couple of weeks ago. They brought in
Vince
Glenn
Gill.
Fry.
Well, Glenn Fry's son, Deacon.
And
Vince Gill joined them as well.
Vince Gill is so good.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Oh man,
so
that concert.
That was a great concert.
That was
I will be
stunning.
thinking about that for a long time.
And it's funny too, because they do all those big visuals. If you saw the video, then you saw what we showed you. Experiencing it is another thing. It's just incredible. But it's this immersive, gigantic, the largest LED screen in the world, and you're watching these music videos play while they're performing. And I think after like the second or third number, Joe Walsh got onto the microphone and he said, hope you're enjoying the music with all these videos.
He's funny. He makes funny faces.
Quack, quack.
All
right. Let me see what our next duck in the race is. It's loading.
Yeah, definitely. If you're coming to Vegas, definitely make a show at the Sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Even if there's not a group playing, they do a small film about the making. Or
no. So it's called Postcards from Earth.
I knew I had it wrong.
And it's basically like a travel log from all over the world.
That's
and there's elephants and whales and dolphins. It's really incredible.
So you can experience it even if you didn't have a concert you wanted to see.
Yeah. Oh, Adam Lambert.
Celeste.
Adam Lambert is amazing. I've seen him live as a solo artist 2 or 3 times. We saw him with Queen at the Hollywood Bowl. And I'll tell you, one of my friends from high school who went into theater tech, she was actually a technician at the Pantages and got to work with him at the Pantages in Los Angeles, and said that he's just as nice a person as he is a great performer.
I always love hearing that.
Yeah.
Always love hearing that.
So our newest duck in the race, and I think what might be our last duck if nobody else jumps in, is going to be the Vince Camuto. Congratulations. That's amazing.
I love that piece.
So I'm going to say Vince Camuto.
I love that blue
is a duck in the race.
That's gorgeous. Congratulations. Wear it in good health. It's beautiful.
Let me take that last QR code down there. I'm just going to do one more refresh here, and then I think
it's time for races.
We might do some duck races.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's get our duck race going. I'm going to bring up the screen.
We're going to get our ducks in the row.
And there's our list of ducks. We've got 11 ducks in the race today. Shall we start up?
I think we should.
All right, here we go. Let me set
Thank
them.
you guys for hanging with us. We appreciate it so
30
much.
seconds as always.
Here we go.
And are we ready?
Look at them all. They're lined up. They're ready.
Me.
Me.
And they're off. The ducks are
Woo.
going, and we are at the 25-second mark already. Let's see. Fruity Fables number 2 is in the lead to start with. And of course, we are going to remove the winner each time, so it increases your odds. We are at the halfway mark, 15 seconds to go. Let's see who's going to take it. There's usually a change in the weather right around this moment.
All right, which
Who's
duck is
going to
jump
get to the forward in the final 10?
Who's going to get?
We
Somebody's
are
coming
counting
up.
down. Oh, I see Vince Camuto. Was it a last-minute win coming in? Very smart to make
my
that last
gosh.
second move. I think Vince Camuto is going to take it.
Ah,
And number 1 goes
Vince
to Vince
Camuto.
Camuto.
my goodness.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I am going to remove Vince Camuto now.
Because Vince Camuto has already won.
And, of course, we'll be sending these codes in just a few minutes. You all know if you've won before, you get them right away.
You get them right away and
Excuse me.
Go spend them and
All right.
have fun.
Now, each duck has a 10% chance of winning.
There we go.
Ready?
He did math.
And they're off.
Here we go.
All right.
I love this.
We are going on. Let's see who's going to take it. I see Fruity Fables is trying for a lead again. Fruity Fables really wants that win.
Really has.
But Sterling Earrings is right behind, and there's going to be another shift in the weather. Is the bead necklace going to be able to take it? The bead necklace is trying to hold on. Come on. Let's go for it. Let's see.
Look at this.
We're in the final seconds, and I think
somebody's coming up.
The American Heart is going for it. They got a little gas left in the tank. And I think it's going to be the American Heart. Congratulations.
All right. Congratulations.
Number 2.
The American Heart.
American Heart.
All right.
All right. I don't know why I wanted to start singing, "We're an American band." All right. And now every duck has an 11% chance of winning.
Oh.
Ooh. All right.
All right. Here we go. Last race.
Careful when you say that, Nancy. The Golden Knights are playing the Anaheim Ducks tonight.
Uh-oh.
All right. Ready? Here we go. They are off.
All right. Here we go.
We've got the Fitz Gourd boat in the lead right now with 25 seconds to go. We are coming on down to the wire.
They're kind of in a pack.
This is our final race of the night. And
I see a Fable coming up.
Yep.
Oh,
I see Fruity Fables. I see a necklace at the bottom. We are at 10 seconds remaining. Who's going to take it? And I see a few of them jumping forward. Is the boat going to make it, or is it going to be Fruity Fables? Fruity Fables seems to have the energy.
Fruity Fables number 2.
Fruity Fables! Congratulations!
Fruity Fables. That was our duck race.
All right.
But next time, a week from Friday, on November 22nd, yeah, let's put our duck race down. We have our holiday spectacular show. That'll be our next live show. And because we won't have a show this Friday because we're going to be filming in Salt Lake City. So that's, yes, Rhodey, you're coming too. Yes, thank you, Virginia. Congratulations to all the winners. And as I'm saying, next Friday, a week from this Friday, on November 22nd, our holiday spectacular show. We're going to have Santa races. We're going to have Santa races. We're going to have giveaways, and we have some very special merch. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Merch, you say?
We're really excited. We have so many good things, so much to bring to you guys. So we're super, super excited. So mark your calendars. November 22nd. It's a Friday. I can't even keep a straight face. Seriously?
We're trying. We're trying to have a good time.
And it's at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. We're starting earlier because we have so much Christmas. And we need a little Christmas.
Right this very minute.
Right this very minute. We all do. And we're going to kick off the holiday season with a very fun, spectacular show. So I want to thank you guys so much. I was looking at you, see if you had anything else to add, but I think you're...
Need a little Christmas now.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you. Rhodey makes you smile. That's the idea. We all need a good smile. Thank you, Barb. We will. We got our Gary Papa Bear driving us, so we'll be fine. And of course, we have the beast.
Mm-hmm.
The beast takes care of us.
Yes, indeed.
So thank you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. It means the world to us. And we will see you again. Like, our videos are coming. We'll be dropping a new one tomorrow. There's some great stuff in there.
Oh my goodness. Wait until you see.
So we'll see you again live on the 22nd. Thank you guys all, every single one of you, for joining the journey. Bye, guys.